Good morning. Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. Yourself?
Wonderful.
Thanks for having
So
me out.
happy. Thank you. Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
So, you're Michael Bradbury with the
Uh-huh.
funnel cake truck.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about what you do.
Okay, so 2010, I started the Kansas City's favorite dessert truck, the funnel cake truck. We do all kinds of fair treats, and we focus mainly on company picnics and school carnivals, car shows, and public
I
events.
like car shows.
I love car shows. But we do any kind of event, no state fairs, but we do the fair treats to the streets, we call it. So.
Nice. What kind of treats do you do?
We do deep fried Snickers, deep fried Oreos, deep fried Twinkies, cotton candy, kettle corn, all
How
the
are you
fun
not
stuff.
like 600 pounds?
Hey, because it's like 400 degrees when you're working inside of a food truck, so it's super hot in there.
Very cool. How
Yeah.
did you get started in this?
Um, Back in 2009, I was on a family trip and a vacation, and I saw some other food trucks in different cities, and just thought that I would get into it. And when we came back home, I realized there really wasn't anything food truck related in Kansas City. You get, just a couple down in Westport, but that was really it back then. And so then I found a truck, and then in 2010 really launched it, and just decided that everyone loves funnel cakes, and I'm not a chef by trade or anything like that, so I didn't want to get into any of the main course meals. I figured there's enough barbecue competitions and things like that around Kansas City that I just wanted to keep it simple and go with this what I knew, which was like the fun dessert stuff. So that was the way that I started it.
Nice. And you've built this all by yourself, haven't you?
Oh yeah, I completely built the truck. I've built two trucks now. Um, Built the first one there in 2009 and 10, and then just recently came out with a new truck just a few months ago. So built them from the ground up. There's no really plans out there to teach you how to do it. You just gotta kind of go for it. So
And you do all your own marketing and.
yeah, all the Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, all that good stuff. Whatever the next thing is that these kids are on, it seems like there's a lot out there. So I try to keep up with the mainstream social media as much as possible.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I love, of course, entrepreneurs that do everything themselves. So
Thank you.
Or have a few staff,
Yeah.
but so I admire that a lot.
Thank you.
Tell me your favorite story. What's your favorite experience out of everything you've been doing?
Oh wow, there's so many. Just starting a food truck from scratch. You never really know where you're going to go or who you're going to serve. You know, the mayor, Sly James, has come to the truck before and shake my hand and get a funnel cake for him and his wife, and you just never really know who you're going to run into. But most recently, last summer, I was on Food Network. We
Nice.
won Cake Wars, so to go out to LA and be on TV was just a blast, and obviously to win a TV show was so much fun. So on a national level, that's pretty neat right
That's really
there.
cool.
But locally, it's just doing what I love to do, and being an entrepreneur is just so much fun.
It is.
Yeah.
It gives you a lot of freedom because you're quite the family man too.
Yeah,
aren't
I
you?
got 3 kids and a wife and a little dog, and yeah, we're just kind of go all over and do whatever people want us to do. So
Nice.
yeah.
Very cool. What's the hardest thing you had to overcome building everything yourself and learning business?
Well, you hit it right there. Just building everything yourself, not knowing exactly what the codes are and the regulations, and like I said, there weren't very many food trucks in Kansas City at the time, and so I had to really rely on people from other cities. Call down to like Austin and Portland and um, out in California where food trucks have been around for ages. And just kind of ask questions and see how they did things, where to put the sink and fryer and what kind of hood you have to have, and it's basically like building a kitchen, but on a much smaller scale. And obviously the budget is a lot different too. So that was the biggest hurdle, I guess you could say, was just the different municipalities and the permits required, things like that. So the business side of things is kind of difficult. But once you get it going, and now that we've been in it for so many years, it's a lot easier for new entrepreneurs to build a food truck and get into it. We've kind of laid the groundwork, I guess you could say. So that was the biggest hurdle I've had.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Good job overcoming that.
Thank you.
For all the business owners out there, learning on the fly, building something they love,
Sure.
what's your biggest tip for them?
I always just say just go for it. Don't Obviously you want to have a plan, but you don't want to hold yourself back. You know, just go for it and just let it go, kind of baby steps. And then if it takes off, then you're knowing you're going in the right direction. And if something's not working out, then maybe take a step back, kind of reevaluate your plan, and uh, and then just keep going with it. So I think no matter what the business is, yeah, entrepreneurs have a tendency just to go for it. I think so. That's my advice too.
Very good. I feel the same way. I'm one of those, you don't have to be perfect when you start.
Right.
You need to just start, and you can keep getting better as you go.
Correct.
So that's definitely one of my philosophies.
Yeah. We don't necessarily know the answer to everything, so just kind of give it a try and see what happens with it.
Cool. How can people reach you?
We have a website, thefunnelcaketruck.com. I'm also on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The same thing, the Funnel Cake Truck.
Nice.
So, yeah.
You'll see all sorts of fun pictures of
Always
you on the
posting
truck and
pictures. Yeah.
your lawnmower and
Oh, we just got the new lawnmower. Everybody loves that. I cut my grass probably 3 times a week. No, I'm just kidding. But it's just a regular lawnmower with the food truck body on it. So you guys have to come online and check it out.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome. Thank you.